Welcome back, everyone, to the town of Médusa's Raft in Rimworld Alpha 16. In the last episode, we managed to successfully recruit our prisoner, Cobra. So, Cobra, you know what, for the time being, you can just have that be your actual room. So, there we go. But Cobra has had a little word with me, and we have found out Cobra's true name. It is not, in fact, Cobra, it is Jarodan. There we go. Welcome, Jarodan. Canto Jarodan Busto. Okay, you're 38 years of age, and you are a cave tender. Right, so let's have a quick look, because Cobra has no particular night owl traits or anything like that, so it is literally whichever we particularly want. You know what, though? I think it would be good to have you... no, actually, we'll have you mirror that one. So we've got 3 who wake up early, 3 who wake up 2 hours later, and then 2 night owls. That seems to work okay for me. Right, now, as ever, we are going to need to work on Jarodan's priorities. And that's all set up. In terms of research, you can actually have it at a much higher priority because you're really interested in doing it. So there we go. Jarodan has joined the colony. Now I'm going to check on these cargo pods. Ooh, we've got a bunch of slate blocks. I guess we can bring them in. There's no particular reason not to. But let's pass some time now. And main thing that we're waiting on is gathering the steel from up there, so we need our miners to do a little bit more work. And additionally, we are currently waiting on smoothing out these rooms. So I will bring you back when we've done that, or there's something more interesting to report. Okay, the flooring smooth has been completed. We are currently setting up this bedroom here, and that'll be for Veronica and I think, well, maybe Balthazar, actually. Balthazar, how's it going? You're in a bit of a bad mood. Why is that? Let's have a quick look at you. You're tired, we butchered human likes, you were rebuffed by Miss Minnie, you're in a little pain, you slept in the cold, you're feeling a little bit bad. What temperature is it? It's actually fairly chilly. So, yeah, I can see the problem there. We are going to have to resolve that, I think. Now, this is currently working okay, and we could have a second one over here if we really wanted to. I'm tempted to, actually. That would be useful. To have a second wind turbine for helping us through the night. But the first thing I really want to do is I want to get us some research going. So a simple research bench. It's quite a large thing to be called simple. We will have that... we'll pop this there, I guess. We could later extend this room out large enough to have the more advanced version. This one is going to take up quite a lot of room. Wood to make, and we'll have, yeah, we'll have a dining stool. We'll pop it in there. More things. Well, we can have a wooden filing cabinet as well, which I think does make a bit of sense. I would also like to have a plant pot in here, and we'll pop that one just down by there, and another one up there as well. Just make this a nice little room for them to be in. Now, we are going to need to chop down some of those trees, so let's get that going on. Out there's plenty of trees there for us to chop, and in fact, just a couple over there as well. And we can chop down these ones around there. There we go, that'll actually be pretty good. Now then, with that done, how many components we got? We got 11 components. I am tempted, you know. I'm very, very tempted to do something. Ooh, an assassin named Mousie Roncha calls from nearby. She's being chased by pirates from the Loyal Vipers. She begs for safety and offers you to join your colony. Biologically, she is 43 years old. Be warned if you accept... No, we're still not really looking for that. Roncha screams in panic through the tiny speaker before you cut off the transmission. We're not looking to grow our colony right now. We're trying to stabilize as is, and we're actually fairly low on meat. With that said, right, well, we could go and slay some buffalo, I suppose, and that might actually help us quite a lot. Jarodan, let's have a quick look at you. In terms of your skills, you're more of a shooter than anything else. I could give you a normal great bow. Nebula Bump, you are a lot better with shooting. So I would like to give you a superior great bow. I think that would be particularly nice. Dark Aavak, in terms of your Well, we've got to deal with Balthazar. Balthazar, I need to take off that amazing Mega Sloth fur coat because it is throwing everything out for us. You can't handle particularly high temperatures because of this. It would be much better if you had something else. Though I guess I could wait and just let you pick something. Yeah, I think I'll probably wait for that. But Dark Aavak, I would like you to equip a better weapon. And we've got a superior spear there that I think might be better for you. And on that note, Lisa, is there something else you would like? There's a good spear. I think that would be particularly good for you as well. You can grab that. Dark Aavak can go and grab Nebula Bump. Let's get you out here. Let's go and slay a bunch of things. I think Sleepy Joe, where are you? You're currently carrying these back. That needs to be gathered. Really? You're carrying it back past the bed? Why? Why would you do such a crazy thing? Miss Minnie's doing some work. Jaradan, you're on the way out. Let's get you down there. Sleepy Joe. Well, I mean, you've made it up there without any immediate issues, which is frankly quite amazing. I'm very, very surprised. Right, I'm gonna grab you now. You can go head down there. Someone else can pick those up. Right, you're my main team. Now, Dark Aavak, you've got your steel spear. I think I would like you to have the helmet as well. It's kind of awful quality though. Let's have a quick look at this. It does offer a little bit of a slowdown, and the beauty is horrible. So maybe you know what, I won't. But we've got our people together, so let's get into a group. I'm going to need you to wipe out quite a lot of these. So, as a group, take that out, please. There's one. Now a buck. You may anger a bunch of these at the same time, and I hope not, but there's not much we can do about it if you do. Go ahead. Please do not hit the boomalope, though. That would be particularly horrible for us. Come on. Come on. Get better at shooting, please. Super duper want you to be better at shooting. Come on. Oh my lord, they've taken a million years. There we go, finally. Right, if you can take out this buck as well, that would be great. Try not to hit the boomalope, though. Okay, there we go. And, sure, take out this doe. There we go. Not quite. Continue your work. We'll keep going for a little while. They're getting skill by doing this. There we are. Right. For now, I would like you hauling back that one. You can haul back this one. And Nebula Bump, you can haul back this one. There we go. We should have plenty of food for everyone else now. Hopefully people are on their way out to gather all of that as well. How are we doing? Oh, there we go. Finally, we've got research. Okay, so the things we want to research. And here is the new research panel. Let's shrink that down for the time being. Now, we can have a look into basic fuses. Anything that is grayed out, either there's a prerequisite or we need a different type of research table. Carpet making, I'm not really interested in that. The pemmican might be useful, honestly, but not right now. Tube television, military grade turrets, soil reclamation, heated sun lamps. What? Allows you to build advanced sun lamps that provide a lamp that provide lamp and act as a small heater to grow crops. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. The soil reclamation, though, unlocks soil on smoothed stone and other finished flooring. Ooh, that would allow us to get rid of that. That would be particularly useful. That would be especially useful. Also garden soil. Or we can go with military grade turrets. Tempted for this one. Allows the production of more advanced military grade turrets. I think that simply leads into these though. Allows the production of deadly close range shredding turrets. There's also the rocket complex, which requires mortars. And that requires machining, no doubt. We could go through this to get to machining. But for the time being, I'm thinking that we'll go with soil reclamation. Does that require... Oh, that only requires soil reclamation 1. Allows plow soil to greatly increase crop growth. Oh, okay. No, we'll go with this one. It's 800. And I think that's going to be a big help for us in the grand scheme of things. There we go. So hopefully we can get a lot of those things brought back. Nebula Bump, what are you up to? You were meditating very well. Hopefully someone will start to butcher in a moment. Is everything else going okay? Yeah, most things are going alright for the time being. We've got a fair few things that we need to work on in there. We do need to set up some sort of communal meeting area, I feel. I think that is going to become quite an urgent priority for us. For the time being, though, let's go ahead and continue our construction of our walled-in area over here. There we go. And we can run that down. And this will be our storage area. We can have some lights in here. Some doorways in there as well. In fact, we'll have a door right about here, I think. This can be a passageway if we really want it to be. With that in mind, maybe I should make it a passageway. I could just reduce this by a little bit. In fact, yes, I like that idea quite a lot. So let's cancel this instead. There we go. And I need to remove this part of the zone. There we go. So that will allow us to move some of that in, which will be very, very handy for us. At some point in the very near future, I feel that we're going to have to try and tame some of those muffalo, because we desperately need someone who can help us with caravans. Okay, this is made, and this one should be for Veronicorn. So let's get that set up. There you go. And at this point, Jaradan can move over here. I know it's a smaller room, but it's also a lot... Well, you know what? Maybe it doesn't matter. We'll leave that as Jaradan's room for the time being. Later on, we'll replace it. Or maybe this could be for our prisoners. I'm not sure about that one, actually. I don't think we really want it. Oh, that's Nebula Bump's bed, so Nebula Bump can move in there. There you go, then. Perfect. I mean, not perfect, really, but... really? Awful? Why is that awful? I don't understand. What? Are they Oh, wow. I had no idea that people would take off their clothes in the dresses. That's actually kind of amazing in a lot of ways. My goodness, I had no idea. Right, an escape pod has landed nearby. Let's go and have a look. Django. You'd have to be amazing for me to take you. Pyromaniac, psychically sensitive. Those are two non-amazing things. So, instead, we'll simply rescue you. And then release you. Oh, we do not have a bed. Of course, yes. Okay, for the time being, let's go ahead and just... Well, fine. We'll pop that down and I'll always keep that. But let's get Django inside. Rescue Django, please. Now, what are you up to out there? Ah, you're picking up the bricks. Very well. Hopefully someone will come get these soon. Spells in 2 days. Balthazar, what are you up to? You're resting. No, you're not. You're actually hauling this. Veronicorn, you're currently carrying the slate. Don't need to do that. El Young, you're currently cleaning dirt. I would prefer to haul the back in. There we go. Really want these things brought back. Thank you very much. Quite a few of these animals are bleeding out and will eventually die of their wounds. Death in 9.6 hours. Death in 12 hours. No immediate danger. I feel a little bit bad. But I guess we could leave it like that. Alternatively, I could rescue them and just release them, I suppose. But I'm not particularly keen on that one. There we go. So that's all done. We can now add in some flooring. So let's go ahead. I think more floors for this one. And I would like the paving stones going all the way around. There we are. And then regular metal tiles there and there. And that should do for now. Alright, there is a fair bit of wandering people have to do around things, but at this point I'm thinking of improving our defenses somewhat. And also, by doing that, I'm going to encourage stronger attacks. I would like to run this out about that far. We're going to place a wall there, we're going to place a wall there. Now, as you can probably already guess what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be placing gun turrets in those areas. Now, the issue with that, and it is a bit of an issue, is the moment I do that, we're going to start having a fairly hefty drain on our energy supply at all times that the gun turret's active. However, because of the position, it's not going to be very convenient for me to turn the gun turrets off. So we're probably not going to. We'll see how this goes, but it's potentially going to be a bit of a rough one. Let's have a look. Is anyone going to take care of them? We've got a raid. Okay, a group of tribespeople from the unification of Choco have arrived nearby. They will prepare for well, then attack. Prepare a defense or attack them preemptively. Really, they've been stored up there? Drat, damn and blast. You know what? I think I'm going to have to set this one up to accept corpses. Animal corpses only, though, for the time being. Okay, well, that's not terribly bad. There's quite a few of them there, though. We should be okay. The main thing is as long as no one goes up there to try and gather. So I'm going to pop that one there instead. Hopefully they don't notice us. Actually, Al Young is doing exactly what I was worried about. Could you go and... No, don't consume it. Is there no way that we can store that nearby? Have I not just set this up? Have they started to decay? Due to spoil refrigerated... no, it's refrigerated because outside is reasonably cold. Has this not been set up for corpses, though? It will not allow rotten, but it will allow all animal corpses. Then that should mean that they can bring those in. Kind of no empty grave configured. No, can't bury it, but I don't want to. Okay, well that's fine then, I guess. Where's Dark Aavak? Is Dark Aavak treating our wounded person? Yes, they are. They are not attacking yet. Let's have you prioritize butchering, please. Now, they're probably going to attack in this time. No. You are rejected. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. They're probably going to die to the tribe on the way out, but I can't decide whether I find that funny or not. Right, okay, well, let's just make sure that everything's going alright here. It is getting a little bit harder. Right, they are beginning their assault. Very well. Let us begin by selecting everyone and telling you to go to your defensive positions. Some people will not. Noticeably, Nebula Bump. You are now going to join us over there. And next up, Jarodan, who is going to join us over here. Lisa, I would like you back there. Dark Aavak, you can now stand in there and prevent anyone from getting in. There we go. Wow, you're brave. You're crazy brave. There we go. This should be fairly quick. In fact, yeah, they're going to just die on the moat. You're going to let them in though, aren't you? Possibly. I can't tell yet. No? No, they're still trying to break through the door. Never mind. And they're not willing to advance. They're not being stupid anymore. These ones are, though, but it'll be fairly quickly that we're going to be able to turn this battle. Oh, someone lost a hated enemy. Right. If you could chase someone down, how fast are they? I need to see. 4.61. You're probably not going to be slow down. 4.41. Dark Aavak, how fast are you? 4.83. You might, but you'd have to go through the door, which would slow you down a lot. Oh, did they actually manage to break it? They did, those scoundrels. Sure. Go ahead and attack Cobra if you can. Don't get hit. Phew. There you go. You should be able to chase them down, maybe. Okay, well that wasn't terribly bad. We did okay, I feel, except we do now need to replace this door. However, that door was made from slate blocks, which means that we really don't mind. That is not a difficult door for us to replace. There we go. We'll just bring in everything. Miss Minnie, have we got anyone who's got a close combat weapon? No, we don't. Oh well. They're guilty, or they should still be considered guilty. Let's have a quick look. It should tell us. Where is it? Considered guilty for a certain amount of time. Extremely low expectations. My friend observed, witnessed allies' death. Oh, it doesn't actually tell us. In that case, do not kill them. We'll just strip them instead. We'll just let them die of natural causes. There we go. And we will go ahead and, of course, allow everything. There we go. Perfect. Dark Aavak didn't manage to get there in time. Good effort, though. I do need you to get back to butchering, though. That's actually a fairly high priority now. We've got very low amount of food. It is displeasing me. Displeasing me greatly. Now, Balthazar, I really do need you to drop this. Go ahead, drop it down. There you are. You can go and grab something else, but I would prefer that not be the thing you grab. Hopefully... Oh, okay, fair enough. I've said you're allowed. There we are. Let's continue to bring things in. Dark Aavak could... Well, no, actually, you're butchering. That's fine. Balthazar, could you... No, I can force you to wear it, but I cannot force you to hold it because there's nowhere for us to put it, which is a bit of a pain. Alright, I'm thinking it's going to be soon that we need to start sending people out. On the plus side, we're starting to get some fancy noms for Aavak. Human meat and potatoes. Ah, lovely. Dark Aavak's going to be very, very happy with this. Yoko may or may not be. I think in Yoko's mind, that's just a waste of good food. Cooking it. Yuck. But, otherwise, we should be okay. We've got some strawberries that should be coming in fairly soon. Okay, well, everything is going reasonably well, I would say. And it is high time... Like, Balthazar's tolerance for temperatures are now much more realistic with everyone else's. The fact that he can tolerate temperatures almost to the point where just the air would literally freeze. Just... What? That's it. The oxygen in the air would change from being a gas at that point. Impressive, honestly. Very impressive. Now, we are going to need some more bedrooms. That much is clear. We also desperately need a common room. We've needed a common room for a long, long time. So how about we designate a new area for that? And I'm thinking something around here would be nice for that. Let's make ourselves a big old common room right about there. In fact, let's... dig this down just a wee bit more. We could connect it there, but no, actually I'm not going to connect it there. Unless this silver goes quite deep. Then maybe. There we go. Getting plenty of things done. Thank you very much, Al Young. Making sure that everything is cleaned. Let's go ahead and pop down some paving slabs in there. Is that a metal tile, though? Yes, it is. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, Jaradan is continuing with the research. We're coming along there. Terrain here is already metal tile. Ah, right, of course, yes. Veronicorn is doing okay. Dark Aavak is doing okay. Nebula Bump, probably not super happy with their room. Dark Aavak is really actually unhappy. Wow, okay. Let's see what's wrong with you. Very tired, very joy deprived. I'm hungry as well. Prostophile lacks bionic body part. Ate without a table. Not Yoko's master. What? Ooh. Oh dear. I really need Dark Aavak's skill to increase. Really need that to happen. So, at this point, I'm afraid I'm going to need to prioritize Dark Aavak trying to do animal handling then. Taming Animals is going to be Dark Aavak's priority 2. Nebula Bump is going to be on priority 3. Let's find some animals that are not too terrible to tame. Does that have anything here? Minimum handling skill 6. Yeah, that's a very wild animal. It's going to be harder to tame as a result. Let's see. That one can be picked up. Minimum handling skill of 4. It's probably going to be like a very, very small animal the Dark Aavak's going to be able to tame. Maybe even a boom rat. Let's see. Minimum handling skill. No, actually, boom rat's even harder to tame. Okay. Anything else out there? Timberwolf. Oh, it's dead. No, really? Why did it die? It just died. Wow. I'm super surprised by that. You can go ahead and haul that in, actually. As for an animal that you can tame, though. An alpaca that has minimum handling skill of 0. There we go. So, I want you to be taming this. That's fine. you can just try and tame alpacas. There you go. I actually want to make sure that this happens, so let's... that is actually going to be fairly high priority for you. Area revealed. Let's go and have a look there. That's fine. And we've got some visitors. Unfortunately, we don't really have anywhere to keep our visitors, which is a bit of a pain, frankly. But I guess we could build something over here. In fact, we could make this little area into a visitors area. Let's go ahead and set this up as something of that sort. Sure. I think that'll be quite nice. I would prefer to have the visitors area deep in the mountain than on the outside here. I'm not sure why, but I feel that is the better option to go for. I think it will be nicer for our colonists to have their comm room leading straight out into the gardens. I think it would just be a prettier setting for them. There we go. We'll also be mining these out. There and there. Get all of these hauled in as well. Now, Lisa, could you please go and have a quick old chat with Barrow? There we go. Alright, there we go. We are selling quite a lot of items, and it brings us to the point where we almost take all of their silver. There we are, and we get a couple of things back as well, which is actually quite good. Okay, so let's see. How's everyone doing at the moment? We're still digging away, slowly uncovering things that are going to be very useful to us, namely the components. Colonists are gathered to celebrate El Youngest Sleepy Joe's marriage. Hooray! Everyone in the colony needs to be there, more or less. Dark Aavak, please stop and go there. There we are. Go and spend some time with the rest of the colony. Ah, that's lovely. Ah, this is lovely. Marrying Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe marrying El Young. Everyone else relaxing socially. This'll be good. Everyone is in a good mood right now. That's really, really, really good. I'm very happy with that. Wonderful. That's exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Balthazar, why aren't you there? Why are you being such a scallywag, Balthazar? Get back in there. There we go. Perfect. I am super happy with that. That actually was great timing for us. We've also gotten rid of a lot of stuff there, which is grand. There we go. Getting some more fancy gnomes for Dark Aavak as well. It's wonderful. And how's everything going on down here? Right, they've left. They expected more from you. Score -5. They will visit again in a while. Damn it. We really need to start doing better. Super, super badly need to start doing better. Dark Aavak, could you continue butchering? We need to get that job done as fast as we can. Were you out taming, perhaps? I hope so. That would have been rather awesome if that was the case. But I'm gonna be dedicated to trying to get Yoko and Dark Aavak back together. This must happen. It cannot stand. They are separated. There we go. We've actually got quite a lot of components in there. I'm pretty impressed. Alright, we'll fill in that bit of the wall. Mad animal. A local buck has gone mad. It will attack everyone it sees. Well, then let's make sure that it sees someone who's capable of dealing with it. Alternatively, Balthazar, do you want to quickly go and man the steel gun? There we go. Oh, really? Come on. All of the bullets all of the time. Thank you. And now would you please go and... please go and put out some of the fire. Okay, just move over there. Put out fire. There we go. Now that fire. There we are. Perfect. Wonderful. You are now fine to move. You can haul in the pemmican, please. And also haul in the medicine. There we are. Not too terribly bad. What's Dark Aavak up to at the moment? Hopefully, yeah, still butchering a lot of stuff, which is good. The eclipse is going to be a bit of a pain for us, but not impossible to deal with, honestly. We should be okay. It's getting a little cold outside, and I do need to start thinking of heating. And for the time being, though, we're actually, you know, we're not in any real rush to deal with that. Let's see. Once you're finished there, Dark Aavak, I want you to do some hauling for me. There we are. I would like you to haul in all of these components, if you would be so kind. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And Lisa, if you could haul that chunk away, great. Now we can build out this wall, and then we can run a wall all the way down there, and we should be okay. There we go. Alright, what's everyone working on right now? We've got a lot of hauling jobs to do. We've actually managed to carve out this area, so we can now build at least having a proper guest room so we can entertain some visitors would be wonderful, because that will actually bring in a regular source of income if we play our cards right. But on that note, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode. We've actually gotten a fair bit done. We've restored our situation in terms of food, which is good. We've got a fair old bit of pemmican as well, so if the worst comes to the worst, we should be okay. Many of the plants are now ready to be harvested as well, so hopefully that can be done fairly soon. Where is Dark Aavak at the moment? Are you taming? No, you're butchering. Oh, okay, fair enough. And what are you off to now? You are resting. Well, very well. That is a good point to wrap up. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, though. Will be joining me for the next, as ever. Remember to like if you liked, sub if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.